Welcome to 21 Days of Abundance. I am only a vessel of information and intentions, as prescribed by Deepak Chopra's program. Today is day 19 of abundance. We finally get to share and hear from each other on this lesson. Read the parable below at least twice, and then write down your thoughts and feelings in your notebook. Moreover, today, share in the group what does the parable means to you. Parable, this too shall pass. There was a king, and he once said to a court sage, I have a ring with one of the finest diamonds in the world, and I want to hide a message under the stone that can be useful in a situation of extreme despair. I will give this ring to my heir, and I want it to serve faithfully. Think of what kind of message will be there. It must be very short to fit in the ring. The sage knew how to write treatises, but did not express themselves in one short sentence. They thought and thought, but did not come up with anything. The king complained about the failures of this venture to a faithful old servant who raised him from infancy and was part of the family. And the old man said to him, I am not a sage. I am not educated, but I know such a message. For many years spent in the palace, I met a lot of people, and once I served a visiting mystic whom your father invited, and he gave me this message. I asked that you don't read it now. Save it under the stone and open it only when there's no way out at all. The king listened to the old servant, and after some time, the enemy attacks the country, and the king lost the war. He fled on his horse, and his enemies pursued him. He was alone. His enemy were many. He rode to the end of the road. There was a huge, deep cliff before him. If he fell there, it is the end. He could not go back as the enemies were approaching. He already heard the clatter of their horses' hooves. He had no way out. He was in complete despair. And then he remembered the ring. He opened it and found an inscription. This too shall pass. After reading the message, he felt that everything was quiet. Apparently, the pursuer got lost and proceeded in the wrong direction. Horses were no longer hurt. The king was filled with gratitude to the servant and the unknown mystic. The words were powerful. He closed the ring and set out on the road. He gathered his army and returned to his state. On the day when he returned to the palace, they arranged a magnificent meeting, a feast for the whole world. The people loved the king. The king was happy and proud. An old servant came up to him and said softly, "Even in this moment, look at the message again." The king said, "Now I am a winner. People are celebrating my return. I'm not in despair, not in a hopeless situation." "Listen to this old servant," the servant answered. "The message works not only in the moment when everything is bad, but also in the moments of victory." The king opened the ring and read, "This too shall pass." And again he felt a silence fall over him. Although he was in the midst of a noisy dancing crowd, his pride dissolved. He understood the message. He was a wise man. Then the old man said to the king, "Do you remember everything that happened to you? Nothing and no feeling is permanent. As night changes day, so moments of joy and despair replace each other. Accept them as the nature of things, as part of life." Friends, today, after completing the task of this day, as usual, comment day 19 done, but also look at the events in your life, both good and not so good, while considering the word of parable. This too shall pass. Then write here in the group what thoughts and feeling you have about the meaning of parable. The phrase for today. Today, I remember to love everything and everyone I came in contact with. Today, I remember to love everything and everyone I come into contact with. The mantra of the day, Satchit Ananda. Satchit Ananda. You can also say it, Satchidananda. Satchidananda. Thank you. I'm truly grateful we have continued the journey and we are towards the end of this journey. I am happy to share together this amazing journey called life. The meditation audio for this day will be my next video.